in your eyes now, but I know there's always a way. From sunrise till dawn, I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn, I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything much smoother again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. The connections might be tangled, the power source has lost its spark, but every wire tells a story, and I can mend what's torn apart. From sunrise till dawn, I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn, I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. When the current isn't flowing, when the signals disappear, I'll be here with tools and patience, make the static crystal clear. Every cable, every circuit, every problem that you bring, I'll restore what time has broken, make the whole world sing. So don't you worry about tomorrow, don't you stress about today. I've got maintenance for your troubles, and I'll chase them all away. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. Hey, Daniel, everything's good as new. Hey, Daniel, I fix you up for you.
All right. Welcome. Yeah, EMS. If you can't be here, it's okay. Um, so what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go back on the old two fleas for today. I do have content from the previous, but they're just so unhinged. And see, now I'm gonna try to establish a pattern with them. Obviously, they're unhinged. That's obvious from what I've seen. Whew. So this is from their live stream, I guess, on the 18th of January. Of this year. Said that people attack her because she is okay. So she said that people are attacking her because she's reporting on the case. Reporting something and defamation is two different things. Okay? When you A reporter sees both sides of, they look at both sides of the story and they report on both sides of that story. If you're reporting something, have you seen the other side? Have you really taken a look at the evidence on both sides of it? 'Cause that's my question to you. Have you really taken a look at the evidence on both sides of this? I don't think you have. I don't think you have seen both sides and you're reporting both sides. I think it's what you want to believe. It's what you want to believe as to being the truth or perceiving to be the truth. Uh-oh. And you get up and shut that window. Well, how the heck can we still be live? I thought we lost internet. We lost internet for a second. You can hear the storm behind me. I mean, you can hear the storm in the background. All right. So yeah, if you're going to be some kind of reporter, then you have to look at both sides. You have to you have to do your research on both sides of the story. You can't just sit there and do. You just can't sit there and do just one side of the story. But I guess that's because you believe what Michelle says. I don't know. So she said that Jeremy made a video trashing Gabriel and called him a scammer and got it taken down and was boasting about it. See, that's what I mean. And Tug and Megan, Tug said something too about false flagging. I don't condone anybody false flagging YouTube channels. If you see something that's in violation of, if you see something that's in violation of YouTube's terms of service agreement, then report it. But don't sit there and false flag YouTube people's YouTube channels and YouTube videos because you don't like them. That's wrong. To me, that's just wrong. I'm sorry. It's just wrong. You know. And then she called Jeremy an egomaniac and said he had what? But then again, she said something about Jeremy was something in the world, and then she actually bragged about taking his video down. And that's what I mean. Why do you have to false flag people? Why do you have to sit there and false flag YouTube channels because you don't like them? And then she said it's defamation. It's not defamation. And we keep getting into this thing where the First Amendment and defamation. Okay, you have your right to opinion. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Okay, I'm not going to deny that. But when you go on a live stream for 5 and 6 hours or less to do nothing but defame and attack Jeremy, character assassinate Jeremy every time that you get a chance, I think your freedom of speech turned into defamation. You crossed that line. You've now crossed into the twilight zone. Do 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 do. It's probably the cable company telling me there's an outage, and there is no outage. Yep. Technically, there is no outage because we're still here. But like I said, your defamation. All right, now I'm trying to talk here. This goddamn phone's gonna ring all day long. Finally. But see, you say that you're reporting the story, and whatever Jeremy has said is defamation. But yet you go on your channel every live stream that you can do, and it's been nothing but defamation. And then you're crying because Jeremy's trying to stop you from doing this. He has every right to stop you from doing it. You're hurting him. You're going on your platform, character assassinating him, and you're trying to hurt that man. Everything that you do is hurting that man, and he's trying to stop you from doing it. Whatever beef that you have with Jeremy, maybe you need to get over it. Whatever beef that you have with Jeremy, you need to get over it because that's why you're being sued. And this is not healthy for you. These people are becoming more and more unhinged every time they go and do a live stream. Said they mass reported the video and said it was targeted by everyone for reporting it. That doesn't make sense. But then again, we're going back to false flagging YouTube channels and false flagging videos. Okay? I don't condone personally people flagging other YouTube channels, YouTube content. I never have. But to sit there and false flag, you know that you're violating the terms of service with YouTube by doing that. If you don't like a video, report it and then get over it, or don't watch it. But to sit there and falsely flag YouTube channels because you don't like a video that was posted, all you have to do is just simply don't watch it. But that's the mean side of you. See, that's the narcissist. You accuse Jeremy of being a narcissist, but look at your behavior too. I've noticed that you guys are getting way unhinged. So yeah, she thanked everybody for false flagging that. Yeah, you go ahead, Lisa. Keep doing your stupid shit. And then I guess I don't remember what motion this was because, like I said, this is an old two fleas. Um, I just wanted to get a break from the new just for today. So she said she read some kind of motion and said it was a win for their side. Jeez. How can a motion being denied is a win on your side? And even whatever that motion was, even if it did get granted, it's not really a win. They think that these people are so twisted. They think that every little thing that they're going to be doing, and we're going to talk about this later. We're going to talk about this later. They think that everything that they're doing, including Lips's lawsuit, is going to be a win for them. If I was a judge and I read that, whatever that garbage was that Lisa posted with the court, if I was a judge, I'd be laughing at her. I wouldn't even grant it. I hope that Judge Belitho doesn't grant those motions to dismiss. They're doing the same thing as what Jeremy has said that BBB was doing. They're clogging up the court with paperwork. to try and get this thing stalled. And I hope that the judge sees this and says, no, we're going to deny. This case is going to move forward. This is June, and I think that's supposed to be coming up in August. So they're claiming that every little thing is a win for their side. Well, I want, good luck with it. Good luck filing your little motions and your filings and everything. I don't think that you're going to win. I just really don't think that you have a chance to win, because all your stuff is probably going to be the same circumstantial evidence. It's going to be the same circumstantial evidence that Lynette showed Judge Grudge. And then she has nothing to do with Preston, but just what? Oh my God. She just threw Michelle under the damn bus? She just threw Michelle under the bus? Said she had nothing to do with Preston, but just reporting or just helping a friend report what is going on with the case and what Jeremy has done to them for 2 years. Okay, so you had nothing to do with Michelle, but yet that just contradicts what you're trying to do. Because you said here that you're trying to help Michelle with the case and what supposedly Jeremy has been doing for 2 years, which you have never shown any actual proof. You have not shown any actual proof, any actual evidence, nothing in this case. Nothing. Probably because you don't have it. So if you have nothing to do with, you're trying to help them. It looks like from what I've seen recently, you've actually thrown Michelle and John under the bus.
The National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a flash flood warning for central Jefferson County, west central St. Clair County, northwestern Shelby County until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 3:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the Ward area. Between 1 and 1.5 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts up to 1.5 inches are possible in the Ward area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Birmingham, Hoover, Passaic Hills, Alabaster, Bessemer, Homewood, Pelham, Mountain Brook, Trussville, Helena, Hueytown, Irondale, Leeds, Moody, Fairfield, Chelsea, Fultonville, Springville, Porterville, and Centerpoint. Turn around. Do not drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles.
Yeah, Fultondale is like 5 miles from here, a couple miles from here, north of here. We're getting some bad storms here. But yeah, I mean, okay, so she went back to the video and said it was defamation and slander. So whatever Jeremy's video was back then was defamation and slander. What have you been doing on your channel for 9 months? You say that you report it's critiquing, it's commentary, it's education, whatever. You twist the facts and everything. You accuse Jeremy of crimes that you don't have any proof. Sometimes these people are just becoming more and more unhinged. As time goes by, they're being more and more unhinged in all of this. But see, you claiming that whatever video that Jeremy made is defamation and slander. But look at what you've been doing on your channel, on your platform for 9 months. And you say it's education, you're commenting, that's bullshit. And then Megan said, give me super chats and I will show you how corrupt this judge is. Huh. And this is what I mean. You say that Jeremy slandered and defamed you, but here you go on attack of Jeremy. You go attack on Tug. You go on the attack of Megan. You go on the attack of Shizzy Wiznut. You attack everybody that's on Jeremy's side by telling lies and accusing people of doing stuff that you don't have proof of. Please, if you have any proof, any real evidence, any factual proof, real evidence, real documentation, please send it to me and I'll shut up. Because I just don't see it. And then again, here it is, number 10 on this list. She went on the personal attack of Megan Fox. See, that's what they do. They attack people. They use their platform to attack people. And they say that they're not a hate channel and they're not this and they're not that. That's bull. I sat there and read the transcript. And you went on a nasty personal attack of Megan Fox. Because Megan Fox and Tug and all of them are on Jeremy's side. You know something? If they were doing the shit to me, I would want Megan and Tug and Shizzy and all of them on my side too. I'm just saying. I would want them on my side too. And you talk about slander and defamation and all this other stuff. Lips gets upset. Lips supposedly got upset because she was attacked. But look at what Lisa's doing. Lisa is attacking Megan. So why is it okay for you to do something and you think you're right and everything is fine and what you're doing is the right thing? But yet, if somebody says something about you or Lips or anybody, oh, they went on a personal attack on me, I'm going to sue you. That's ridiculous. Said that Megan was secretly in love with Jeremy and said she joined the gravy train and is making money off of it. Okay. Well, the thing is, Megan is a reporter. Megan is a reporter. And if she's going to make money off of reporting a story, then she's going to make money reporting the story. That's her right. I actually have been starting to think that these people are jealous. These people are jealous. They're jealous of Jeremy and Megan and Tug because they have much bigger channels than they do. Me, I'm not jealous. I don't care. I want my channel to grow on its own merit, not to be promoted on other YouTube channels and all this other garbage. That's why when I recreated this channel, that I'm not promoting my channel. I'm gonna let it grow on its own. If this channel stays at 37 subscribers for the rest of its life, I don't care. She said that talking to she said she talking to someone and said Randy should have Randy should be debarred because of Michelle's deposition and said it was unethical. Well, I hate to tell you this, but watching that deposition, in my opinion, Randy handled himself like a professional lawyer. The insane behavior was on Michelle's side. And then she's deleting evidence. She's deleting evidence during a trial, during a deposition. Yeah, I wonder why she doesn't get sanctioned for that crap either. All right. So that Jimmy was playing it out and it was making it a circus. The only one that's made it out to be a circus, in my opinion, It's a Two Fleas channel. And that's just my opinion. If anybody's making this into a circus, it's the anti what the hales media ecosystem. They're the ones that are making a mockery of all this. I think it's this court stuff is all a joke. And then they claim they were not added to the case, but Jeremy Hale still can add a separate lawsuit against them, and you will continue to run your mouth about him. Yeah, exactly. So when Jeremy tried to get them added on the first Fed case, okay, he couldn't get them added. That's why he did the federal 2 case, and they got added. And she lied twice to the server, saying that this wasn't my name, which is a violation. You violated a subpoena, and then she dodged her deposition. But yet she was so fired, wanting to get into court and tell her side of the story and tell what truth supposedly is from her side. But yet you dodged being served twice, you dodged your deposition, and now you're filing all these ridiculous motions and filings in the court. So Jeremy is going to lose his case because he has no evidence to prove tortious interference. Well, I'm sure that Jeremy has proof of tortious interference. Cynthia, she left because she lost power. She's not here. She lost power. And then, of course, Lisa, this is being done for content. And I'm reading from the old Two Fleas today because I haven't had a good chance to. I haven't had a real good chance of yeah, it's storming real bad here. We lost power for a second. So I shut the computer down and lost the internet right in the middle of the first part of this live stream. So I rebooted everything. By the time I rebooted everything, the internet was back up. I was able to come back on here and be here with you guys. And she actually said this. Hey, Cynthia. And then she said, you can't take me to court for her opinions and something with the truth. Okay. Unfortunately for you, Lisa, what you are saying on your platform is not the truth. You have twisted every word. You have twisted everything that Jeremy says into this pile of garbage. That you have been doing on your platform. You've been doing nothing but character assassinating Jeremy from day one. All because you were a mod and you got removed from being a mod. That's not a good enough excuse. Well, I know I'm crazy coming on here every day. And then she claimed that Jeremy begs for money from his fans. Hmm. Why does that sound familiar? So she's saying that Jeremy begs for money from his fans, but yet you do the same thing. You know, it's. I think it's jealousy. I really think that this whole thing is nothing but jealousy. This whole thing is nothing but jealousy. Look at when they attacked Travis. They're jealous because Travis is doing something positive with his channel. He's doing something positive with TubeTown. He's trying to make TubeTown fun. He's trying to have fun. I guess they can't stand it. They can't stand any channel that's bigger than them, but yet they still attack those channels. And then she said that Jeremy was all about the content. Well, if you're a content creator, shouldn't it be about the content? I mean, look at the garbage that you do on your channel for content. And here we go again. Said that Jeremy twist things like it's a new dance. Oh my goodness. All right. So what do you call a cow with no brain? What do you call two cows with no brains? The two leaves in a pod channel. Yeah, it's like what do you call two cows with no brains? The two leaves in a pod YouTube channel. And then they're still bragging about a video that they took down. Again, I don't condone false flagging. I never have. I never will condone people. I wouldn't condone anybody from this channel to false flag unless you thought that material was inappropriate. But the false flag somebody's YouTube channel and the false flag somebody's YouTube channel and a video on that person's channel because you don't like it or you think it's defamation, it's wrong. It's also a violation of YouTube's terms of service. And then they said that they had whatever files that Jeremy had in that Dropbox thing at the beginning of the year. They actually bragged that they actually had that removed. You know what this looks like to me? This is no more, this is not, Okay, what I'm reading here and what's been going on recently, this is no longer reporting a story or your little commentary or doing whatever you say that you're doing. This is an outright personal attack against Jeremy. This is an outright character assassination of Jeremy Hales for their purpose to take Jeremy's channel down and to ruin him. And you having Jeremy's files removed from Dropbox? That's a little bit ridiculous, isn't it? See, that's what you do. You attack. You attack and attack and attack and attack and attack. Because that's what you like to do. You like to attack people. You like to attack Jeremy with the sole purpose of trying to destroy that man. And then here you're gonna go right here, attacking Megan again. Said that Megan thinks that Rumble won't. What? Oh, so she thinks that Rumble will not remove her and stated Megan was cyber stalking and cyberbullying, and it was something. But I hate to tell you this, but Rumble is more a free speech platform than YouTube is. Begging Megan. Yeah, Rumble is sort of a safe place. It's like a safe harbor. But keeps thinking that, Lisa keeps thinking that she can talk to Rumble and they're going to take down Megan's stuff. I don't think so. I don't know what the heck that says. It looks like something. If somebody made death threats and was smoking, riding the men claimed that Jeremy claimed he was broke and was selling silver and said and then she said that he was lying. And then they called Jeremy a grifter. Yeah, that's funny. That's real funny. That they called him Jeremy a grifter. That's right. We're not hiring anybody here. We're telling the truth. We're putting out the truth to their. These people are unhinged. These people are actually unhinged. And I was thinking about this before. Jeremy's not trying to silence you, your First Amendment right. He's trying to stop you from going on your platform and publicly hurting him. You don't have that right. You don't have that right day after day after day, go live for 6 hours and do nothing but harass and trash Jeremy's name and his business and his reputation. That's what he's trying to stop. That's what he's trying to stop. He's not trying to stop your First Amendment right. Technically, if this was 2015, your channel would be gone for doing that. If it was the first time you stole people's content, your channel would have been gone. I believe that. Yeah. And now you're getting, and now you got, besides you got Luthman, besides now you have Luthman and you have Bubbles and everybody else into this. It's making it worse. I don't know why the heck these are out of order. Some of these are really out of order. Wait a minute. I'm trying to read the date. This is the 19th, and this is the 20th. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So just remember, this is the old stuff from the beginning of this year. And I guess this is from one. So this is from a live stream they did on the 19th of January of this year. So they claim that Jeremy will. Okay, they claim that the judge orders is a win for their side. So obviously they think that whatever judgment that was issued back then is a win for their side. I just don't see. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. I'm skeptical, I guess. I just don't see it. But then every little thing is a win on their side. I mean, we're going to get into the stupid, ridiculous filings that Lisa made. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I can't read what I wrote, but it has something to do with the Fed 1 case. Okay, so she claims in this that the Fed 1 case was going to be annulled. But I do believe that case is going forward. The stay has been lifted, and now they're going to go forward with it. And then she still claims that Michelle is not selling the gifts at the flea market and still claim it's not her booth, and said it was a complete lie. So this goes back to January of this year, where she's saying that booth that Michelle has at the flea market isn't her booth, but yet there's evidence of it. There's proof of it. Oh, these people just twist the damn lies so much. Yeah, I don't know who it is either. I don't think I'm connected with it. That's right. That's right, Cynthia. Bullshit. Let me see what's going on Facebook. I don't see anything. uh, I mean, you're right, Cynthia. And not only are they viral on that page, go watch the Two Fleas chat. They're viral. At least I have people in my chat now that are more respectful to other people. These people have no respect for each other, probably. What if they're not stars? What if they're holes poked into the top of the container so we can breathe? Can I buy some weed from you? Snoopy wanting to buy some weed from Charlie Brown. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Ah. Okay, hold on. Let me answer this door. Yeah, I'm here. I'm back. It gave me an opportunity to open the window again. I closed it because it was storming here. I really don't think that we're going to hear anything about any of this stuff. Today's what, Wednesday? We might hear something about what stupidity that Lisa filed, and then again, we might not hear anything about it. As far as I know, let me see if there's anything on page Pacer. So number 154. When was this filed? June 17th. First motion for leave to file excess pages by Jeremy Hales. Order motion to dismiss and 150 motion to dismiss. Defendants have each filed a request for order under Federal Rules of Civil Procedure 41A to dismissing counterclaim count 1, that's 150 and 151, and required the plaintiff to expedite response to these motions accordingly before June 19th. I think he did. I don't see where this shit is. It's not on the docket. I don't see it on the docket. Hold on. Let me read this. You have to pay for pacer. No, we're not. We're okay. Maybe we're okay. Now I know you heard that. I know you heard that. I just don't think it's worth it. I'll wait and see what comes up with Megan and Tug. That's usually what, because I always want to hear Megan and Tug's side of everything anyway. I'd rather hear Megan and Tug's side of it. I mean, the filing. I believe that Megan and Tug already went over what ridiculous filing that Lisa filed, and then you got Lips's stupid lawsuit. I mean, I know I'm getting off the topic of the old two fleas stuff, but the thing is, if I sued everybody that bullied me in my life and called me names in my entire life, I'd be a rich man. But I don't do that. I walk away from it. If it's a situation, I walk away from it. These people are just unhinged. Yes, it was Gail. That was thunder. And still claiming that Michelle is not selling HG's old toy. She still claims that Michelle is selling HG's old toys. Yeah, but how many do you does anybody believe that crap? I know Michelle, and I know Michelle's pattern. They gave her all. I'm pretty sure that they gave her all that little girl the Christmas gifts, and she ended up selling some of them. I guarantee you that's what happened. You can't tell me. You can't make me believe that shit. You can't make me believe that shit. I just got a notification. There's lightning in my area. All right, so there's lightning in my area. Said that Laura Mott reported this something to Jeremy and said that he got his info from and could not call and called Laura Mott a liar and said it was all. I have no idea what the hell they ramble on about half the damn time. I really don't know what the hell they be talking about half the damn time. And then they said that they know how much Jeremy lies. Huh. So again, I've been saying this. Too bad EMS is not here. Her lucky train just is going by. Now you see why I go crazy. Now you see the reason why I go nuts. If it's not trains, it's that damn dog barking or my neighbors knocking on the door. Well, the train tracks are one block over from here. Now, going back to what the two fleas said, you say that Jeremy lies, but please show me factual proof, factual evidence, and factual documentation that Jeremy is lying about anything. Oh, that's right, you can't because you don't have factual information, you don't have factual documentation or anything. She claims, she said something about a court case and said that if she's going to win. Yeah, I don't think she's going to win because I think any evidence that they have is circumstantial. It's the same bullshit evidence that Michelle provided to Judge Grudge. And then when she got deposed, she deleted it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so she claims that Jerry has nothing and she has receipts on her side and the truth on her side. Okay, for 9 months, you haven't shown any proof of anything. You haven't. I don't know. I think it's mixed freight. Most likely it's mixed freight. I hardly see. I can't tell. I live on the second floor, so I can't see the tracks from here because of trees in the houses. Okay, for 9 months, you've been going on this bullshit on your channel, saying that you're showing the proof and you're showing the receipts, and you haven't shown shit. Stop lying because we don't believe you. Nobody on this side of what the hales believes you. You're nothing but nasty, vile individuals. Very foolish individuals. And you think that you're gonna go to court with all these little bullshit motions and filings that you're doing? I hope the judge sees through all this. And then they have screenshots of They had screenshots and said Jeremy can't do buy it now on whatnot. Yeah, because you fucking ruined it. That's why he's getting you for tortious interference, you stupid old cow. Look at what you and Bruce are doing to that man. You destroyed his whatnot auctions. You destroyed what he was doing on whatnot because that's your plan. That was your whole intent. That's your whole channel's intent is to take down Jeremy Hill. And then you're going to sit there and lie on your fucking platform and say, oh, that's not what we're doing. Bullshit. We see through your lies. And then she claimed that people were stalking her property. Why in the fuck would anybody want to stalk your sorry ass? Please. Are they out of their mind? Who the hell would want to stalk two old heifers that smoke 10 packs of Marlboros during a live stream? I don't know. And then she claimed that she was not served because she lied about her name. Well, why does that not surprise me? If the public record says my name is Daniel K. Lucas, okay, that's my name. Or if I was married, it would be such and such Lucas. She actually lied to the process server and said that that wasn't her name. Do you realize that you committed a crime? Do you realize that you just committed a crime? Uh-oh. Jerry's got a new video coming out. Said that we won in court today versus bad neighbors. Uh-oh. That's going to be something to hear. That's going to be something that's going to be interesting. That ought to be good. That ought to be good. And you know the two fleas are not going to like this. So if Jeremy did win in court today, like he said he did, oh, you know the two fleas are going to go. If they don't go live today, they'll go live tomorrow. And they're going to try to spin it any which way. They're going to get lips to come on there and talk about it. Okay, Cynthia, and get the kitty cat some pets for me, because I love cats. I love kitty cats. More than likely that phone call is either from my insurance company's pharmacy or it's from Spectrum saying that the internet is back up again. I hear it, Gail. I get tired of it. Every time I do a live stream, it seems like there's more interruptions. But see, by you dodging and lying about your name being served a subpoena, you actually broke the law, Lisa. But I don't think you realize it. They think it's a big joke. They think that this whole lawsuit thing is a big joke and they're going to get out of it by filing stupid ass motions and filings in the court. I hope that Judge Belitho sees through all this crap. Said that Jimmy wanted her deposition and said it was a waste of his time and his money. Okay, well, how can he get a copy of your deposition? You broke the law and dodged your deposition. You broke a federal court order. A subpoena is a court order, and you violated a court order. And then said that claims that Jeremy does not know who he is suing. Accused Jeremy of doxing. Again, a public record, if it's public information, it's a public record, it's not doxing. But you do the same thing that you accuse Jeremy of doing. You accuse Jeremy of doing the same thing as what you do on your fucking channel. And still went on about her lying about her name. Okay, you do realize that you dodging a subpoena is against the law, and it has severe penalties for doing it. Well, get this quote, this ballsy little statement from her. Said that Jeremy said that they are not going to take what she is doing, and it will cost him. And so she has video proof with the process server. It's like I said, do you realize that if you're subpoenaed to go to court and you lie and say it's not you, you're violating a court order. You could be held in contempt. You could be locked up in jail for it. You could have to pay fines for it. Keep playing games and see where that shit gets you. And then claim that there'll be no depot on the 24th of January. Yeah, because you told Randy that you weren't going to show up for your deposition because you said it was illegal. But yet, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You emailed Randy and said that you weren't going to be at your deposition because the way you were served was illegal. But yet, you go back to what she said before. She can't wait to give her deposition, and she can't wait to get in front of the judge to tell her side of the story, which they think is the truth. And then I put the thing. It sounds like she deliberately lied about her name to get out of being served. And then I'm gonna rip her a new asshole on this one. Someone was dumb enough to send her a new laptop, and King Paco sent her a microphone. Yeah, and she still doesn't even know how to use the microphone. She still fucks up and doesn't know how to use the microphone that's connected to her damn computer. I don't have a microphone hooked up to my computer. The microphone that you hear in my voice is through the camera. And that's the way I like it. I'm not going to sit there and buy special microphones and all this bullshit to do a 2-hour live stream every day. The microphone on this camera is very strong because I put this camera in the window during one of the thunderstorms that I was recording. I made a fart sound sitting here. So it's a pretty good distance from where I'm sitting to where the window is. And I made a fart sound and that microphone damn near redlined in OBS studio. And she doesn't even know how to use a microphone. And I know how to set my microphone in StreamYard to a certain volume. She probably got it set on her damn StreamYard to automatically adjust the volume of the microphone. But you can unclick that and you can set it to a certain setting to make your microphone seem louder. And that's what I did. I think it's at 150. Gail, I don't even think, if they actually told the truth, their head would fall off their shoulders. They claim that Jimmy is foolish and does not know what he is giving away. Yeah, I think Jimmy knows what he's giving away, Lisa. And I'm sorry I'm getting a little bit heated. Because sometimes you get tired of this crap. And that's all it is. It's just crap. It's crapola. Nothing but crapola. That's all it is. It's just crapola on their side. and she still fucked it up. I mean, I don't like Restream, and the only reason why I don't use Restream is because there's a thing with the scheduling. Now I can set up a live stream and think that the live stream is set up. Then I go onto Panorama Computer's YouTube channel and click I want to manage my videos, and it's not there. At least with StreamYard, I have tomorrow's, I have today's, Thursdays, Fridays, and I had Trivia Saturday already scheduled events. Oh my goodness. So that's why I don't like Restream. I like StreamYard. I pay for StreamYard. And I'm happy with StreamYard. I don't have a problem with StreamYard. Except for that other day I was trying to get into StreamYard to go live and it wasn't letting me go on live. It kept saying there was some kind of error in StreamYard. I don't know. What in the hell did I write down? Oh, she actually said that Jimmy is not in the same reality that we are in. No, Lisa, you're not in the same reality that we're in. I wouldn't doubt it, Gail. I wouldn't doubt it. Ugh. I wouldn't doubt it. But see, that's the thing. We know how to fix it. I'm going to tell you something. The first time that I started doing live streaming, okay, we didn't have streaming software. We streamed our live streams through YouTube Studio. We didn't have to have streaming software. I don't know why YouTube is doing this thing through streaming software. I prefer doing it through YouTube Studio. But now, in a way, I agree with using StreamYard. I mean, look at the avatars and look at the nice avatar I created and the backgrounds and all this other stuff. I know it's here somewhere. There you go. There's some fat Scott Stark. There you go. There's your fat Scott Stark for today. Look at them rolls. Look at that. I still can't stand laughing. Look at the fat roll right here. Oh my God, that's so funny. So this was a live stream that they did on the 20th of January of this year. So she said that Jeremy is scamming his fans for money, scamming his fans out of money. Please, if you have actual proof, factual evidence, and factual documentation that Jeremy is scamming his fans out of money, please show it to me. Oh, that's right, because you don't have that information. You don't have that proof. See, it's funny that you say you have receipts and you have proof, but you never show it on your channel. And then said Jeremy begs for money from his fans. I hate to tell you, but I don't think I've ever seen Jeremy beg for money from anybody that's on his channel. But imagine this, okay? There's 730,000 people on Jeremy's. There's 730,000 people. On subscribers to Jeremy's channel, right? So if everybody on his channel gave $1, every subscriber on his channel gave $1. That's $730,000. I think it's jealousy. I think it's jealousy. I think these people are actually jealous that Jeremy makes money off of his YouTube channel and they can't stand it. And then she went on about the money going to his lawyers, and he had said something. He did something. And then he said he got his fans to pay his legal fees. Well, see, that's the thing about it. If I had legal fees and I had that many subscribers that were concerned about me and what I'm doing on my channel, and they wanted to contribute money to pay for the legal fees, there's nothing wrong with it. I still say it's jealousy. I think it's jealousy because Jeremy is making money off of his YouTube platform and they're not making money off of their platform. Well, maybe you should go back to selling crystal peckers. Maybe you should go and do something like Travis does and create something that's fun and create content that people are actually going to watch. Stop this hate campaign that you have against Jeremy. Stop this character assassination of Jeremy. Do something positive with your YouTube channel and your channel will grow. Your channel will never grow because you are nasty, you're vile, you lie, you twist, you do a whole bunch of shit, and that's why your channel will never That's why your channel will never grow. My suggestion to you, from one YouTube creator to another YouTube creator, create positive content and post creative and post that that positive content on your channel instead of posting negative shit on your channel every time you turn around. Maybe, just maybe, your channel will actually grow. Look at what Ray Bonecrusher did. Ray Bonecrusher went on Larry's channel, said that he told Larry that he was on Jeremy's side, and Larry promoted him and got all those subscribers, and then turned around and went on the Two Flea side, and he lost 4,000 subscribers because of him opening his damn mouth. And now they're trying to get Ray out of this lawsuit. I don't think so. But Jeremy can come back and do it again. Jeremy said that there will be no mediation and there will be no settlement. He's gonna punish them with the full extent of the law. And bravo, Mr. Jeremy Hales. I'm with you 100%. I have your back 100%. And yes, I'm good with some electronics. But my main thing is not really computers. It's programming TV sets and remote controls. That's my little niche. That's my niche, whatever you want to call it, right there. I know how to do that stuff. It is not a big deal for me. And me reposting those on the remote controls that I post when I did this channel, I'm sure within time those videos are going to reach thousands of views. And then she said that Jeremy was not a legend, but Guapo was. Guapo is a legend in his own mind. He thinks he's such a badass. I think he's a damn punk. But that's my opinion. I just think Guapo is a punk. And then she went on a rant about Jeremy. I can't read what I wrote. But again, it's about the money. Where the money came from. What businesses of yours where the money comes from? Again, I think this is 100% jealousy. They're jealous because Jeremy has a bigger channel. They're jealous because Jeremy puts out good, positive content. I think they're jealous because they can't make the money that Jeremy makes doing the things that Jeremy does. Said that Jeremy is looking for his next victim. Again, please, if you have any proof of this, please let me know. Let me see the proof. Let me see the factual proof, the factual evidence, and the factual documentation. Because in this point of time, I think you're all full of shit, and I don't believe you. And then she said that Jeremy was leading the sheep to slaughter. I don't know what the hell that means. But you're becoming unhinged. I mean, as we're gonna get into the new stuff tomorrow, I just wanted to get through some of this old stuff, to take a break from the new stuff and go over some of the old stuff. And these people are just becoming more and more unhinged. They're just becoming more and more unhinged. Said that Jeremy would sue penguins. For what? Oh, she said that Jeremy would sue penguins for slipping on the ice. And then she said that Jeremy was jealous of Guapo. Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. And then she claims, and then she's claiming that Jeremy fakes content. Okay, please, if you have any proof that Jeremy is faking content, please show me the factual proof, the factual evidence, and the factual documentation. Because, like I said, I don't believe you. You're full of shit. Exactly, and there's a new grift that came out that I was made aware of. Okay, and this is something that's funny, but it's not the truth. Accused Jeremy of selling the items from Christmas in the Creek that people donated, and it was from a toy store. Now, Jeremy does a lot of storage unit stuff, and for one thing, Jeremy does a lot of storage units, and he finds stuff like that, toys and collectibles and stuff like that. Okay, the Christmas in the Creek toys are separate from what Jeremy was doing. What Jeremy was selling that day was not the gifts from Christmas in the Creek. It's from a storage unit that he found. These are the toys and whatever from a storage unit. These are not Christmas in the Creek. Christmas in the Creek toys and the gifts are packed up and separate from anything that Jeremy sells. And then she said that okay, so she claimed that the HOA would not allow Jeremy to use the condos as a B&B. I don't know. I don't live in the homeowners association. But if Jeremy bought those condos, I'm pretty sure that if he wants to make it into a B&B or just have a place to that's the cable company right there. That's the cable company right there. And this is from Spectrum. Spectrum service alert. The outage that was affecting your service is now resolved. Thank you for your patience. Exactly. Jimmy wouldn't do that. Jimmy wouldn't sell the toys from Christmas in the Creek. Those toys that he was selling was stuff that was collected from storage units. No, no, I have a weather radio. No, I have a weather radio here. Oh, where the hell was I? Okay, and she actually said this. Said that if he furnished the condos, it would be infested with bed bugs. Now, how would you know what's infested with bed bugs? Now you're a fucking exterminator now? You know you're an expert on bed bugs? Said she would like to lay on the beach in front of the condo that looks like garbage. Oh shit. Oh, do I want to say this? Oh, this is so funny. This is so funny. Can you imagine that fat heifer laying on a beach? Holy shit. Can anybody say beached whale? Okay. Says the only obsession Jeremy has is with himself, is with Michelle and John and Harley Grace. That's not true. Here you are accusing Jeremy of having an obsession with a little child, a family and a little child. But I think that you forget, Lisa, that it was Michelle and John and the little girl that stalked him to Otter Creek. And if that little, and as far as the little girl, Harley Grace is concerned, if we have a genuine concern over the health and the well-being of that little child, then that's our right. That little girl should be living in the conditions that she's living in. And if some of us show our concern, that's our right. But you keep telling people it's none of your business. Okay, and then she said she has proof of Jeremy bullying Michelle. Okay, so if you have proof of Jeremy supposedly doing these things, one, how come you haven't shown it? And two, I don't believe you because you're full of shit. Show me the factual evidence. Show me the factual proof. Show me the factual documentation. Show me anything that what you're saying is actually real. That you actually have proof. Oh, that's right, because you don't have shit. You steal Jeremy's content and try to make something out of it. That he's doing this and he's doing that. And then she said that Jeremy's tax return are fake. Lisa, Jeremy's tax returns are not your fucking business. Okay? What Jeremy pays in taxes, and if Jeremy gets money back or not, his taxes are none of your business. Okay? And then she goes on a rant again about making money with his YouTube channel and his super chats. So that she actually accused Jeremy of using the fans' money, the money from the fans of his channel, to buy the condos, and then claims that he needs more money. Exactly. Just like I had. Well, see, when I started working, my mother did my tax return. My mother was smart. She knew how to do she knew how to file the taxes. She knew how to fill out the returns. She knew what to do with the W-2 forms. And every year I got money back because at that time I was a teenager and I wasn't married or anything, so I claimed single dependent and I got my money. I got money. She went on a rant about how much Hale's headquarters was and said that he has a heavy mortgage on it. Please tell me, what the fuck is it your business, Lisa? How much money Hale's headquarters is? And if he has a mortgage on it? It's not your fucking business. You're just jealous because you live in some shithole in the fucking villages in Florida. You will never have anything nice. And you're jealous because Jeremy has nicer things than you. And then she claimed that every other week of every month, George leaves Jeremy. Please. Oh my goodness. George and Jeremy have something that I wished that I had. George is not going to leave Jeremy. Why do you keep saying that George is leaving Jeremy? I don't know how many times I've actually said that or accused George of doing that. I don't think it's true. I think you're full of bullshit, and I don't believe you. And then she actually said that Jeremy actually threatened George. Again, I don't believe you. Do you have proof? Do you have evidence? Do you have documentation that's factual to prove this? Not some text messages that you actually edited. These people are just crazy. She said that George should collect and store evidence so Jeremy cannot blackmail her. Again, with the accusations, okay, please, if you have factual proof, factual evidence, and factual documentation that Jeremy is blackmailing George, I would like to see it. Oh, that's right. You don't have that evidence. And then said that George is doing the same as Jeremy is doing, mocking Michelle. Well, when Michelle stops acting like a fucking joke on the damn, if Michelle would stop acting like a joke and acting like she's crazy and doing the crazy shit that she does, maybe people won't mock her or make fun of her. And then she said that Jimmy has no legal fees because what? Because he spent the money on the B&Bs. Yeah, I don't think so. And please, if you have actual fucking proof of this, please send it to me. Because I don't believe anything that you're saying. You accuse Jeremy of spewing shit out of his mouth, but you don't have any proof. I think it's just you, Gail. They said that they claimed they debunked everything he said on Tug and Megan's stream and what Megan said. Bullshit. Says that Jimmy has a script and you can see him looking down at and reading it. But sometimes we do that. Now I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to defend myself on that one myself. Now sometimes at the very beginning of certain live streams, I've been making scripts or notes about what I want to say at the beginning of my live streams. There's nothing wrong with it. If I don't write down these thoughts, it'll just disappear. So that's what I do that sometimes. I'll actually write down notes about what I want to discuss at the beginning of a live stream. There's nothing wrong with it. And then said that every live, so I guess it's either every live, he changes his story. Who cares, Lisa? Who cares, Lisa? Yeah, exactly, Gail. They say that they have proof, but they never show it. And that's why I call bullshit on them and their little ecosystem over there, because they're nothing but liars. But like I said, as we're going to get into the new stuff tomorrow, you're going to see they're becoming more and more unhinged. I mean, this is just part of it. This is the beginning of this year. Can you imagine that they're getting more and more unhinged as these lawsuits and they're being called out in a lawsuit, how unhinged these people are getting. And then, and this is just exactly what you just said, Gail. Said it was his video evidence that was going against him in court. Yeah, she actually said that it was his video evidence that was going against him in court. What video evidence? What video evidence do you have that is going against him in court? So this must have been about the time that the Judge Grudge thing was happening. I take it this is when Judge Grudge was doing this. That's my only guess. Said that Jeremy had George something. Says that Jeremy had George swindled and blackmailed her. Again, please show proof. Please show proof to these accusations. Because I don't think that you actually have any proof of any of this. Oh, that's right. You don't have the proof. It says she is doing the same thing mocking and hurting people. Right. Please, again, how many times do I guess I'm just going to have to keep asking the same thing over and over again. What proof do you have that Jeremy and George are mocking and hurting people? You keep accusing them of hurting people. Where's your proof of it? Oh, that's right. You don't have proof. And what video documentation? What video is Jeremy? What video is going against Jeremy in court? And she's still going on. She's still bragging. She's still bragging that she lied about her name to dodge being served. Yeah, I wouldn't be proud of that if I were you. Yeah, I wouldn't be too proud of actually admitting that. And then went on a rant about Jeremy showing his income and super chats from YouTube and the memberships. Again, this is just, it's about the money. They're jealous. They're jealous because Jeremy has a bigger channel than they do. Jeremy is making money with his YouTube channel. He's making money with the super chats and the memberships. It's like I said, if you want to make money with YouTube and you want to make money with memberships and super chats, stop this hate campaign that you're doing. Do something positive. Put positive content out there on your channel and stop doing this. If you put positive content on your YouTube channel. 5 will get you 10. That your subscribers will grow and you will make money off of your super chats and your memberships and your subscriptions. But put positive content out there. Get rid of this hate. Sit down and really think what would be good content for this channel besides being a hate channel. And then she went on and on and on about how much Jeremy makes. Hey, Mr. Lady, are we still good? Are we good? I need to know if we're still good being friends. Because I kind of got the distinction that the other day that we weren't friends. I can't read what I wrote. Oh, I got an idea for you, Moose Lady. If you want to do some graphics work, can you do anything with working on a computer and having parts on shelves? I don't know. I just got a bad feeling. But can you do something like that? Have a picture of a guy working on a computer and having the stuff out on the table and having computer parts and stuff on a shelf in the background? I can't read what I wrote on most of this stuff anyway. Says that the deformation arise out of supposedly said just opinions. I have no idea what I wrote. It says that Jeremy can't prove anything. He can't prove, and this is going back to the signs. So this is going back to the signs. It said that Jeremy can't prove that anyone saw the signs. Yeah, people saw the signs, and there was a witness that they saw John and Michelle posting them. And she's saying that she said something about somebody is lying. Based on Jeremy's new video. I have no idea. Oh, good. And this is going back to the signs. This is going back to the signs. She's she actually said that Jeremy cannot prove she wrote the signs, and says there is proof she didn't write the signs. And then said it was obvious that Michelle didn't write the signs. That is such a crock. That is, right there is that is a crock right there. That is such a crock right there. I don't believe it. So that's some of the old stuff that I wanted to get out of the way, just because I just needed to take a break from the new stuff, because these people are coming unhinged every day. Yeah, I need to stop. I need to take a break. Sunday, I need to add a disclaimer. I think I can add a disclaimer to the intro video, but I need to come up with something. I need to edit it, but I think I can come up with some kind of disclaimer. I really don't care. My opinion is just my opinion. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. You know, it's just my opinion. I'm just calling out the lies that the two fleas are doing. Yeah, I'm gonna go soon too. We've been way over 2 hours. So yeah, we're gonna get into the new two flea stuff tomorrow. I just wanted to get some of this old stuff knocked out, as we are getting close to the end. Oh, we're not even close to the end. These people are just unhinged. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting towards the end of all of it. So one Moose Lady is, you know what? Fuck putting a disclaimer. If you don't like what I want, if you don't like what I'm saying, just simply don't watch it. Don't come here. Don't watch it. Plain and simple as that. But I am going to end this stream. I want to thank everybody who has participated today. I appreciate you for being a part of my community and being a part of my family. If you are not a subscriber to this channel and you like the content that's on my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. When you subscribe to my channel, you are helping this channel grow. And don't forget to hit all notifications. When you hit all notifications, that lets you know when a new video is uploaded or I go live. And don't forget to hit the like button on the way in, way out, whatever. Just remember, I broadcast every day at 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. And Saturday's trivia, which has already been scheduled, is at 4 o'clock Central Time, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. So I look forward to Saturday. So if you can participate Saturday, come on in. Let's have some fun answering trivia. Well, that's it for me today. Don't forget to go and watch Jeremy's video today, because it could be interesting. I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. You all have a wonderful evening, and be careful. Ciao, ciao, as my friend says, and I'll see you tomorrow.
dreams. You know how to man all my scattered seams. With your steady hands, you refill my heart. Every piece that's lost gets a brand new start. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, everything's bright. When I'm falling apart, you put me back together. Daniel, you make it better. Fix it, Daniel. Fix it, Daniel. Fix it, Daniel. Make it right when the world shuts down, and I can't see clear. You're my solid ground, always drawing near. Never give up on this heart of mine. Put it back together every single time. Fix it all, now I'm standing tall to all you do. From the highest peak, I can see it through. With your care and touch, everything's okay. Then you